I'm back. I'm gonna do number 2. I've been trying to get to it all day, but I have a puppy and he doesn't understand daylight savings time. So I wanted to talk about where I'm at, and maybe that's a good place to start. I've come through in the last 5 years some really intense grief, loss. I left my life. I used to live at the beach. Now I'm in the mountains, and I left everything and completely started over. I reset because there was absolutely no way I could continue in that world. Plus, everything had come to a head, so it was time to walk away. And I had no idea where I was going. I couldn't find a place where I was living. No doors were opening. Nothing was working. And I came up to the mountains. It's almost 4 years ago now. This will be my 4th winter up here. And decided this is where I wanted to be. And I started my life completely over. People told me there was nothing to rent, and on the August 8th is when I came up to visit, and on August 12th I decided I wanted to live here, and then by August 31st I had my keys to an apartment, and I had been approved for 3 different places. So not only did I manage to get a place to live, but I had choices. And I went through the town. I talked to every store clerk, every restaurant waitress, and I was very tenacious. And when I have my eyes set on something, I usually can achieve it. I'd forgotten about this part of me in the recent years. And I lost that part, that I realized that there isn't anything I can't do, because I've done quite a bit of things in the worst timing or the worst circumstances, or the luck just never seemed to be going my way, kind of thing. But I've had a mentor my whole life, and it's been God. And it's pretty much the only relationship that I've ever been able to trust. And now at this point in my life, there is nothing that outside of myself that I am. I don't know if that makes sense. I've been a mother. I am a mother, a sister, a friend, a wife at one time. I've been a Rockwell Space Shuttle NASA employee for 12 years, raised my kids by myself, 3 little kids. I've started an esthetician business, realized that their matrix system wasn't ever going to serve my commission standards, so I started my own business. And listening to the person inspiring me to do these videos, I was listening to him talk about side hustles and being an entrepreneur, and the space that I have been in, I didn't see myself, I just kept judging myself, thinking there's got to be something I can figure out, something I haven't understood, because I was still focusing on where I've been. And then the more I sit with who I am, I realize, I was doing Mary Kay facials at 16 in the gym, making little glue gun windows out of forest logs and leaves and sticks, and make little flower baskets and selling them out of my car. As a single mom, like I mentioned, and there were times I would be laid off from work and I'd have side hustles. I would be serving, what do you call it? It's when restraining orders or court papers to felons, and I would look at the paperwork and it would say, what the charges were that I was having to this person. I had to find them and serve them. I had a little red station wagon, 3 little babies in the car, and I was going up to trailers and different things, knocking on the doors, and people would open the door and say, oh, and I'd say, oh, are you so-and-so? And that they would say, yeah. And I would be like, oh, you've been served. And then I literally would run in my car, drive away. And every time I did that, I got $35, So I have done all kinds of side hustles. At 15, I was doing new construction cleanup, making $20 an hour. When I started working for Rockwell 4 years later, I was making $9.10 an hour. So, and I've always had side hustles. I've always, had clients over here or figure out a way to make heating pads or something and sell it at the flea market. But I have lost that motivation and that drive, and I'd forgotten, But one of the things that I also have realized is every time that I hustled, it was for my kids, or it was for my parents, or it was for, it was all that I could do enough, to be enough, to think that if I could just do more and I could just be perfect, and everybody's gonna be so excited, or I would finally have that relationship with them that I've always wanted because I'd earned it, because I was not taught affection and compassion and empathy. I was more or less groomed from a narcissist. And my relationships through most of my life has reflected that I've relived that over and over and over again, but not anymore. And that's where I'm at today, is I don't have anything external to identify me. My story doesn't give me an identity. It's not who I am, but because of who I am, I've achieved it. I've walked through it. I've survived it. And I've got so many nuggets and things to share that I could teach people, or you, how to create your life, how to create your environment to match your inner being. I've created a fairy forest. I have beautiful trees and things all around me. But under the circumstances, when you hear the other side of the story, it's quite remarkable, the fact that I'm even sitting here. And so through all that, there's a little thing that I want to read to you, and it's along the lines of something that I just, when I write, I'll see a picture, and then as I write it, I describe the picture that I'm seeing, and I hear the words. So it's not a pre-thought story or anything like that. I just start writing because I'll see something, and then I'll feel it, and then the words come from feeling. So let me share this with you. And I even shaved my legs for this. I really did. I was in the shower and I thought, second video, definitely need to shave my legs. So I hope you enjoy this. And I'm going to try to read it while on the camera. It's not really my preference, but this is all new. So we'll see how it goes. If you're still here, I'm going to share something from my heart that I hope blesses you. I am the tree, and the tree is me. I used to wait on people hand and foot. I used to wait on people to have time for me. I apologize for this. I don't know what I just did. And I don't know how to edit, so we're going to have to go through this together. Oh no. Oh dear. Let's just start over. Give me 1 second, please. Okay. I think I got it. I hit something. I don't really do computer stuff, so I'm really trying to learn to make this something worth your time, because it's valuable to me. I am the tree, and the tree is me. I used to wait on people hand and foot. I used to wait on people to have time for me. I used to wait for a moment to do anything for anyone outside of myself. What I may have needed or what I may have wanted. Unknowingly to me, I was loving from the outside in. Today, I love from the inside out. I know what I want, and I know what I need. I'm not afraid to say it out loud, nor do I make excuses. I feel what I feel, and I know what I know. I share my truth, and I have lost many of the ones I did everything and anything for out the door. When I became first for myself, I witnessed the relationships in my life fall away like leaves in the fall, only to become fertilizer to the ground beneath my very own tree. You see, I am the tree, and the tree is me. My roots are firmly rooted in the earth, and my branches reach high into the sky. It's the in-between that gets messy. Where do I, as the tree, depend on nature to nurture my soil? Where do I seek when my roots lose their soil? Where do I reach when my branches have been broken? How do I mend the earth's terms unspoken? Where do I love when they are clearing my forests? Where do I breathe when my bark has become polluted? How do I be when my surroundings change and I no longer can provide shade? Where do I trust when I am feeling separate from the earth? How do I recover what has taken years to destroy? It is I who will water and nurture your roots. It is I who has heard your cry. Yes, pull on your baby boots. It is I, the one you have walked with for so long, here to guide you, shelter you, you the strong. Give me your worries. Let go of your cares. It is I, the still one. I am always here. Reach for the stars. Reach for the sky. Your soul is like the tree, always connected. It can never die. You are eternally connected to me. The appearance of separation is only an illusion. Breathe. The air of life, our connecting life's fusion. One with one, we shall rise. You have taken the first steps. I hear your cries. Allow me, dear one, to shelter your fears. It is I, dear one, that holds your tears. Like rain to the earth, your tears are to me, a cry for life, just like the tree. We share the same soul, both you and I. We share the same heart. It breaks open so we can fly. Open your wings and spread them far and wide, releasing all shame and guilt, including your stubborn pride. For it all has become transmuted, shadows and all. Trust with all you are. Feel the fall. The new earth will rise, light as a feather. The storms are here. Let's not be deceived by the weather. Focus on your heart mind. See the love in all. You are on the right track. You have answered the call. Be as one, united in my cause. Be as one, no time for pause. Be as one, united, no time for pause. I lift you now to a vibration of love. Be as you will, and I will come from above. Reach, dear one, as high as you might. I will be there to grab hold. Don't give up the fight. I have dispatched my angels to open the doors. This is the new earth. No one has to do it alone anymore. Be as the tree. No reason is needed. Being you is all I ask. And don't be depleted. Trust in the process and know I am here. Ask for what you need and have no fear. I'll see you tomorrow.